Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Before I begin guys, if you guys are looking for cute jewelry, you can click the link in the bio, shop to bougie. But guys, I want to start off this video by apologizing. I want to apologize to the English native people. I really do. If no one has ever apologized to you guys, I will be the first to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry on behalf of the government. I'm sorry in behalf of the media. I'm sorry on behalf of the police system. I'm sorry. What's going on to the English people? It's a betrayal. It's an actual betrayal. And if people cannot see this, then it's either you're legally blind. I'm legally blind. Or you're just an ignorant fool. The fact that rape and grooming can be going on since the 90s, and yet women's voices have been silenced, families' voices have been silenced, these predators have been protected, and essentially there's been no justice. From the bottom of my heart, especially to the families who are a victim of this, I want to apologize. And I also want to apologize for the fact that your own politicians are literally sacrificing you guys as daughters for political gain. And I just want to be the first to say I'm sorry. And as an ethnic person, because you don't have a lot of ethnic people speaking up against this, I will try my hardest to use this platform to stand up for you guys. And it's not because I want to be white. Okay, I'm so tired of you guys telling me I want to be white. If anyone knows me knows I'm proud of my blackness, my Africanness, my Congoleseness. If this was happening to Asian people, I will stand up for them. If this was happening to African people, I will stand up for them. It just so happens that it's happening to the English people in the English land, and I'm going to stand up for it. And if you're an ethnic person, and after you watch this video and many other of my videos, you too should stand up for this, because this is exactly what they don't want. They don't want ethnic people to defend the native English people, because what they want to create is just this divide and conquer. That's what they're essentially trying to do. And I explained this so perfectly in this video that you guys should most definitely watch. Now, the story I wanted to discuss today is the grooming scandal, which has been happening since the 90s. And basically, another grooming scandal has taken place by another group of Asian Muslim men against white young girls, not black girls, not Asian girls, not Chinese girls, but white girls. It's always the white girls that they come for. Finally, we got some justice. These 7 men, I think they're 7, 8, they got a combined 100 years. And that's great. Finally, the justice system in the UK did something. But what's very unfortunate is the fact that there was zero news coverage. Zero news coverage. The BBC didn't cover it. The Daily Mail didn't cover it. The Telegraph didn't cover it. It's come to 2,000 young British girls have been groomed, and you do not see any news coverage. For a society that's always talking about equality, my body, my choice, and women's rights, I find it so shocking how silent we are in this matter. But at the same time, I don't blame them, because how can you defend something that you're not aware of? Like, for example, myself, I only found out that the grooming scandal was happening maybe 4 months ago. I was not aware of this at all. Reason being is because the media has done such a fantastic, phenomenal job at just nipping this under the rug. And I find that to be so disgusting. It's so disgusting. I find it so crazy how from a young age, from literally primary school, they taught us all of these things, like not to do. They taught us that rape is wrong and sexual assault is wrong and protects women's rights and my body, my choice. But yet when white girls are being groomed, silence. They taught us that, oh, racism is so wrong. Don't be racist. Don't stereotype. Microaggression this. Critical race theory this. But at the same time, they pick and choose what race they want to defend in the media. They told us that diversity is our strength. Oh, we need more people in our country. We need more diversity. Da, 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 da. But yet when white British people wave the Union Jack, they're right-wing extremist racists. They taught us from a young age that, oh, unity is the goal. Equality is the goal. Let's all unify and just be all one. But when a black person like myself goes to the United the Kingdom march, meaning everyone is invited, but when a black person like myself goes there, I've betrayed my community. The world we're living in is just so backwards. It blows my mind. One of the girls that were groomed gave a testimony And this is what she said: "You started to pass me around as if I was as if I was a fresh piece of meat, man to man, city to city. I mean, there were, oh my gosh, oh, okay. All five of you played a massive part in exploiting me. My little childlike body. I was 12 in the back of a taxi. To you, it didn't last long. To me, it lasted me a lifetime." Guys, I was scared. When you raped me, you made sure you did it properly. I've never felt pain like that in my life. Every person that I've spoken to who has experienced this, they all say the same thing. It is an experience that stays with them. They can't sleep at night. Do you get what I mean? It gets to the point where they're so suicidal because they can't remove that traumatic situation from them. You know, us women, when we have sex with someone, we automatically become bonded to them. I think it's called the amygdala. So biologically, we just become bonded to a man. Now imagine being bonded to someone who is an absolute predator, who literally violated you. Predator. Speaking of predators, we're actually going to name the predators' names today, so you guys know. Today, I ain't got no time to hide people's privacy. We're naming names. So the first person name is Muhammad. Last name Amal, 43. Here's his face. The second person's name is Muhammad Siab, 45. This is his face. The second person's name is Yasir Hajibi, 33. This is his face. The fourth person's guys, guess his name. Please guess the name for me. Guess this person's name. Muhammad Samir Hadik. This guy is so ugly. He's so ugly. No wonder you have to young girls, because no real woman will ever touch anyone that looks like that. It's always the ugly men that have to commit crimes like this, because you know you don't get gal, you don't get. Anyways, second person Sadiq. Guess his last name, guys. Guess the last name. Sadiq Muhammad, 43. That's his face. And the last person is called Ramin Bari. These are the faces of the most disgusting. These people deserve a special place in hell. I don't like to wish hell on people, but these people really do. I think the main reason why people are silent is because we live in a race-based society. We live in a society where people are more afraid of being called racist than they are standing up for what's right. And this is what I keep trying to tell you guys. I keep trying to wake you up, guys, up, and help you guys to understand that living in this race-based society, living in this race ideology, critical race theory, what's a stereotype, microaggression, all of these stupid nonsense is so dangerous. It's so dangerous because it stops people from calling things out for exactly what it is. If an Asian man grooms someone, he is a I don't give a about no stereotype, Islamophobia, Asian phobia, I don't give a about phobia. Let's start calling things out for what it is. But I don't know what's happened ever since Black Lives Matter. I feel like there's been this shift. I feel like it just turned the whole world upside down now. All everyone can do is just talk about race. We can't even talk about the fact that children are being groomed because I don't want to come for the age. I don't want to be Islamophobic. I don't want to be. This is like, guys, wake up, please. I'm really trying to get you guys to wake up. Like, our kids will grow up in a very, very, very dangerous time if we continue to be afraid to call things out for what it is. And let me also point out that the raping or the grooming of the 1,400 young girls is why people are against immigration. Let me insert some clips.
So you have been sending indecent images to a 13-year-old child. Come to meet this child today to have sex. You do understand, your English is perfect on here. Yes, please, we're not going to do this. No.
Yeah, I did a mistake.
What mistake?
I chatted in some Facebook and I did a mistake.
Right. Chatting to a child, 4-year-old child. Why?
In my mind that time, that mind made me some stupid.
Do you think that that's acceptable that you are chatting to a child online?
Actually, wait a minute, maybe I don't know the law here.
You don't know the law here? Well, don't you think you should find out the law here? Okay, you're new here. Where are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. What's the law in your country?
Actually, I'm not well educated about it.
Okay, so you don't even know in your own country?
Yes.
Now, what's she going to do with the child? You wanted the child to come and meet you tonight for her to play with you. You want to teach your 14-year-old about...
Well, that's exactly what I'm telling you you're doing, yeah? You're a paedophile. Sending your pee-pee, yeah, to children. Yeah, to children, yeah?
You didn't have respect for her, so you can have some respect for me. Now, you spoke to that 12-year-old child, telling her constantly you wanted to make love to her. You told her to keep it confidential, a secret. You told her if she brings her friend, you'd make love to the friend too. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
About that, but the fact you've been over here for 4 months and you're coming over here to do this to our kids, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
So you need to stay with me, and in one moment, one of my friends are going to call the police. No, the police are going to come. Yeah. No, I can't. Don't do. No, I've got no choice. Listen to what I'm going to say to you. You're under arrest. Section 24A.
Children, are you talking to?
Children, how? There's 2 or 3 outside.
2 or 3? Well, there's 3 in our team. Plus, I know there's another one, so that's 4 that I know of. Now, have you received any images of these girls?
We are inviting people from countries who genuinely believe that rape is a physical activity. It's okay to rape a 5-year-old. It's okay to have sex with your daughter. It's okay to see a girl on the streets with her ankle out and let me rape her to teach her a lesson not to do that.
Hajira had fetched an above-average price, more than $6,000. Then she got injured, and the deal was called off. Once final payments made for his eldest daughter, she'll be sent to her new family. She wants to study, and is too young to question what's happening.
شو أكثر شيء زعل؟ أنا ما كفيت دراستي. بنت عمرها 16 سنة حتتزوج، كنت خايفة من شو؟ خايفة من الجد. ما كان بدك؟ كنت خايفة كثير. وبلش العزل. كنت بتفضلي تبقي مع الماما والبابا؟ البابا شو قال لي؟ إنه هذا زوجك لازم تسمعي كلمتي. كنت بتحماكي.
And this is why grooming and assault of young girls is increasing. That's what people are getting so tired of this immigration about. They're not inviting people from Cuba or China or Africa. They're inviting people from regions who the ideology they follow condones. The ideology they follow literally condones. And this is what the British people are tired of. I strongly believe that we need to start proof checking people's criminal records. We need to start even doing a test. We need to do like a morality test. Okay, you see a 5-year-old walking down in the street, what do? Buy her food, call the police, or start a conversation with her? If you don't answer, call the police, your citizenship is revoked. Your citizenship is done. If you do not answer, call the police, your citizenship is done, because enough is enough. Anyways, guys, to end this off, all I can say is that the world needs Jesus Christ. Okay, I feel like Christianity, you can sit here and say, it's a weak religion. Christianity is weak. Christianity has no backbone. Christianity is always being mocked. Let me tell you something. Christianity is the anchor, okay, that is holding morality together on this planet. If it wasn't for Christianity, we would be living in a very barbaric world right now. Even before the Christian Revolution in Britain, in Europe, even Europeans were living very barbarically. It was Jesus Christ and his teachings. It was the work of Paul and spreading churches throughout the earth that led to this morality. Don't think that us human beings just woke up and knew the difference between right and wrong. No, us human beings, we have this innate sense of just evilness and wickedness. But what, balances it and keeps it under a jar is Jesus Christ. And do you want to know how I know that? Look at all these other religions that do not worship Jesus Christ. They worship these blue-headed creatures with 8 legs. They worship Satanists. They worship transgenders. It's okay to groom a 9-year-old. It's okay to beat your wife. It's like, if you look at all of these religions, there's no sense of morality. There's no line between good and bad. But Christianity, on the other hand, let me tell you something about Christianity. In the Bible, Jesus Christ himself said that anyone who harms a child, I forgot the verse, but it says something along the lines of anyone who harms a child will receive harsh judgment, because children are a gift of the Lord. That's what Jesus Christ preaches. In Christianity, if a woman dresses immodestly, you teach her, you speak to her. You don't beat her, you don't abuse her. In Christianity, if someone makes a mistake, if someone sins, you get a pastor and that pastor teaches them and prays for them. You don't just beat on them and stone them. The other day I saw on Twitter, this was like months ago, a young boy, if I can find the video, I will insert it. A young boy, he got slaughtered, okay, because he pronounced a prophet's name incorrectly. I'm a 20-something-year-old woman. I still pronounce my words wrong. I made a whole video on two-tier policing and I pronounced two-tier two-tire. How embarrassing. And yet you're expecting a child to get something wrong the first time, and if they don't, you slaughter them. And when you ask them, wait, why did they do that? They say, oh no, it's just the extremists, just the extremists. How many extremist versions are there? How many extremist groups are there? It's so rare to see a Christian extremist group. When do you open the news and see someone killed someone in the name of Jesus Christ? When do you see that? When do you open the news and see someone rape someone in the name of Jesus Christ? When do you see that? When do you see someone groomed somebody in the name of Jesus Christ? When do you see that? You don't see that. Why? Because Jesus Christ is the way, is the truth, is the light. And when you find Jesus Christ, you find morality. Do you want to know how I know Jesus Christ really is the way, the truth, and the light? It's because people have to escape the countries that hold their ideologies in their political system, in their government, in their politics, in the police. They are escaping these countries to come to this Christian country. They don't want to be there. They're risking their lives to come here. Why? Because they know this country has this safety. They know this country, people have a sense of respect for one another. They know this country actually respects women's rights and women's bodies. They know this country actually offers people freedom of speech. Don't think that these things just came from the sky. They came from Christianity. A girl can make the mistake of dressing immodestly for just one night with her friends and come back home and be safe. Why? Because here in this Christian country, we understand respect, we understand boundaries. But if you go to other countries and the girl even tried that, she will literally be beheaded. I've seen videos of young girls in certain third world countries where they literally cover to the knee and they're getting raped and abused. This is what you call a country or a nation without Jesus Christ. So don't come and tell me, oh, the reason why we have peace in this world is because of this religion or that. No, it's because of Jesus Christ. Call Christianity weak all you want, but I just want to remind you the reason why you're living in this country and your child can make the mistake of pronouncing a certain leader incorrectly and still survive is because of Christianity. It's because of Jesus Christ. It's because of the Christian revolution that took place in this country. The actual foundation of this country was built on Christian values. Everything you're seeing, freedom of speech, women's rights, bodily rights, okay, these all come from Jesus Christ. It doesn't come from any other religion. So put some respect on Jesus Christ's name. Put some respect on his name. But what's happening here in the UK is that we are slowly distancing ourselves from Christianity. Our new God has become money. It's become profit. And like every other country, like every other nation, whether it's Sodom and Gomorrah, whether it's Egypt, we will see a fall. And that's what I'm so terrified of. I'm so terrified of experiencing this fall because we are refusing Jesus Christ and we are more obsessed with money and political gain. And, oh, well, this is the biggest donor. Let's go support their group and their ideology because they're paying us and not following Jesus Christ and his teachings, which is to love thy neighbor, which is to protect children. A lot of these religions don't protect children. They don't. It's only Jesus Christ that does. And maybe the reason why all of this is happening right now, why these grooming scandals are just increasing, is because we have a lack of Jesus Christ in our society. Okay, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to shop TBG. Bye, guys.